All set up? Good. Okay, we're starting the 11th session. Quick recap before uh, getting back to where we left it last time. Um, Last session started with a blizzard picking up while everyone held their thoughts on Karakonic. Everyone was waiting for something to happen, for someone to break into an alarm or get caught in a trap. But well, Brutus and Max got into a drinking contest, which Brutus won and got Max out of trouble. Laid some divine energy into him, so the hangover wasn't as bad as it would. And that's when Max noticed one of his alarms going off. And going to investigate, they run into Sato, who was traveling into town to take shelter from the blizzard, and also said that was in search of knowledge. With the blizzard already kind of strong, well, Rain and Brutus decided to stay at the barn. They took turns to take watch and sleep so they wouldn't get exhausted. But the rest went into the speaker's house. And after a little bit of conversing with Travis, he revealed his personal armory. That Tato with detect magic found that there was a chainmail, a half blade, and a rapier, and a heavy crossbow were magical inside of there. Also, well, the night went by without any events. But next morning, checking all traps, nothing was caught. But Travis suggested to go check the footprints at the back of the inn, which um, were there as always. So the party decided to go investigate the tracks, leading into a kind of like a stronghold built inside a mountain. With the help of Geto, the goat of Sato, everyone got into a bunker, which after interrogating a door guard that was there, Geto, like,
Yeah. Geto. Get is goat in Swedish.
is it
Yeah.
amazing? Well, the door guard that you guys interrogated confirmed things that you already knew. And going inside of the stronghold, you guys dealt with all the Durgers that were inside, including a ogre zombie.
Yeah, that's right. It did a lot of work to that bad boy.
Yeah, here he comes.
Brutus massacred the zombie with all his divine energy. He smited down the beast. And now here, do you guys visualize the map correctly?
Yep, it sure does.
Okay, now you guys are here. In this room, you see a well that anyone peeking in sees that goes about 10 feet down. And the cages that the zombie used to be, the two goats, one goat is and the other is they both are very scared.
Can I go up and cast Speak with Animals?
Oh, that's cool.
Okay.
Okay. The speaker just because last time Ghetto like died, but he's tiny, so he's on her shoulder, and he just goes bang to the two other ones, and then he's gonna tell me what they say to him.
And get to do that?
I'm asking what happened to you. I mean, sorry.
Are you casting speak with animals and then refrailing it, or
I'm
can Ghetto
casting
actually
Speak
do
with
that?
Animals, and the way that it's working is that
Ah,
Ghetto speaks, he says it back to her, like whatever they say to him.
you hear a exchanges of backs and forth. But what is Ghetto asking?
What happened to you? Like, what have you seen? Who abducted you? Is there any more evil people?
The goats are gonna tell Ghetto that would animals have concept of time? I guess they would. Last night, um, small humans came into the barn and took them away. At first, they left willingly, but when they saw a giant rotting beast that led them into this mountain inside of cages.
Mm, I shall return to the others. Is there any? Is there anything you want to ask the goats?
Well,
Is there a bed nearby? I could desperately use a rest. It's been a couple days now.
I'll relay that to the goats.
The goats will answer back that they haven't left these cages. They don't know what is inside of here.
did you ask
Right.
them how many people has passed through there? If they can, I don't know if they can count, but how do they like? How many people do the estimates are in this heap?
Yeah, I'll ask that. Yeah.
Okay. They have an intelligence of 2.
That's
So that's
fine.
how high they can
still
count.
Uh,
Yeah, they just know one another. I'm one, he's two.
Bearded little humans pass through several of them.
Good enough.
Is there anything else you want to ask the nice goats before I let them free?
Nothing I can think of.
She'll just open the cage.
I got
cages
one
then.
one question for the goats. If
Oh.
they can keep watch while we're sleeping.
Yeah, sure.
Scream if somebody walks through.
The
You're
goats
really loud.
say, "We're hungry."
Do I have anything to feed them even?
You have berries, don't you?
Yeah,
I
you
saw
got berries.
Oh,
eat
I
some
do have.
earlier.
I have 2 good berries left. I'll give them a good berry each, and that's
They
enough for sustenance
eat
for
one.
a day.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Thinking
Damn.
it's too little, but they feel very well fed, and they say, "Good enough."
Good enough.
Good enough.
Picky ass goats.
It's
I
like
let
we're
them free.
starving.
Are you letting them out?
Yeah.
And they're gonna go out of the cages that are kind of with some poop inside, like the little balls. And they're gonna say, "Because of you saved us, we take watch, but then we leave."
Do we want to sleep here or in the armory, the previous room? Or might not be an armory, but there was racks of weapons and stuff.
I feel like that would be the safer bet back where we came from.
Well, we haven't like explored more, so yeah. Like there might be more enemies. We don't know. Like we've only been over here.
Yeah.
I've barely used any resources, so I'm perfectly fine to go or stay.
I've used a lot.
I can continue. Last night, Rain and I didn't get much sleep.
Yeah. I second that. I'm quite hurt. The Durgar and the Ogre.
We'll definitely need to keep watch anyway.
I'll
right.
follow more talk.
While everyone's getting ready for bed, I guess I'm just gonna set up the alarm ritual right here. I'm gonna make and I'm gonna make sure that the goats are excluded.
Okay. Are you gonna set it for it to sound in your head or make a sound loudly?
I'll make a sound in my head.
Mm-hmm.
Are there dead bodies in this room? Like, did we just kill everyone and there's just like
Yes.
bodies around? Okay. Should we
There's,
maybe like, I don't know, move the bodies into the room with us in case somebody comes looking?
in this room, there's 3 Durgar bodies. And in this other room, there's 2, and then the ogre zombie.
Should we hide the evidence?
Well, if other Droigar come, they will probably not like us anyway, so we might as well. Well, they won't know that we've killed some people, so maybe hide them. Is a
Just
good
put them in the
idea.
same room we're sleeping in. Should be fine for a night.
Oh
But
god,
we
the
haven't
smell.
checked. We haven't checked the other entrances. Can I like walk over here and just have a look? Like it seems fairly open. What's down here?
Yeah. See that upside, like to the up, there's a seemingly empty room, and downwards you see this door leading to another room.
I think we should take some time to just explore our surroundings before we get too complacent.
All right.
Who wants to come with me?
I would love to if I could figure out. Oh god,
Yeah, sure, I'll come with.
the lights, they're back on.
Hmm.
My eyes aren't what they used to be.
All right.
Because I want to walk over here.
Should we stealth?
As you walk in there,
Yeah.
who's following Rain?
I'll follow. I'd like to go
I like
stealthily,
motion
though.
to them that I see something ahead.
I'd say I'm a bit behind.
As you
but I'll
walk in
follow.
there, Rain, you see this Durgar at the bottom of this other room. He pulls a lever, and then spikes come down of the floor, come down from the roof, and fall upon you. And I need you to make me a dex save.
Okay. 20. Unnatural.
Gentleman's 20, very nice.
Hmm.
Very nice.
You take 8 piercing damage,
Yeah.
and you are now restrained.
Hmm.
Now this whole room, everyone that's outside, see that this whole room got filled with kind of spears and Rain's being caught in between. He manages to dodge them well, but
Not
there's
impaled,
no,
just
not
scraped.
impaled. Yeah, like the spaces between the spears are like this, so it is very hard to move through. And you see this Durgar coming up and saying, "You're fool to come here."
Well, I'd like to draw my bow and shoot him.
Yeah, same.
Okay, roll me some initiative.
Okay. Also, Gentleman's 20.
Nice.
Lady 6.
Oh no, Brutus.
You suck.
Nice guys, finished last.
Okay, Rain. Go ahead and give me a bow shot. Because of the... Wait.
If I'm restrained, does it mean
Oh no, Marto goes first.
Oh, okay.
Shit. Yeah, I have no ranged attacks, so I'm just gonna go to this corner. Where's the Durgar? This room is filled
Can't
with
you see him?
spikes, yeah?
Yeah, it is difficult terrain to move through.
I'm gonna go here and take the
Oh,
dodge
my speed is 0.
Yep.
Okay. And my
Let me
attacks
bring
have
an icon
disadvantage.
on you.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to this corner, take the dodge action for now.
Okay.
Yeah,
Now it
disadvantage.
is your turn, Rain.
Yeah, okay, well, I'll still do what I was gonna do, which is... I don't suppose a way I can remove the spikes or anything now.
You can try to... Like, the spikes are in between your clothing, so you can try and rip them off. That would be a
But that's a
strength or
turn, isn't it?
athletics.
No, I think I'll just try and shoot one of them.
Okay.
So there's one 15 and the other one 14.
You try to grab your bow and shoot through the spikes, but because of the narrow spaces between them, it is very hard to aim and you end up missing.
Alright, that's all I can do.
Okay, Max, you see now this room is filled with spikes coming out of the roof. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna firebolt.
Roll me some firebolt.
Yeah. All right. There. Yeah. Oh, great.
The fireball impacts one of the spears that is coming from the roof, and actually, it is kind of burnt, but it is not broken yet.
Okay. And then is there anything I could do to help free my comrade without my full action? Like, could I just, like, I don't know, bonus action, anything?
I believe help is an action, and
Yeah.
you break these spears, that would be an attack, that would be another action. So
All right. Well, then I'll get in position for next turn and pass.
all right. In his turn, he's gonna say, "There is no escaping destiny. The ruling of my father will not be stopped, and I'll make sure everything goes according to plan." He will turn invisible. And take some movement. Sato,
Yes.
you heard what the Durgar said, and now one of your friends is in between these spikes, and everyone is kind of at the
Yeah.
ready.
I mean, I was saying how this wasn't that good, but I think I'll summon. I'll use my second wild shape, so my last one for my action to make the little ghetto on my shoulder flame up and jump off. So that he's bigger. I'm gonna move forward a little bit first, but can I pull him out somehow? Okay, like that. And then I'm gonna run forward.
Yep.
And I'm gonna use fire teleportation to teleport them backwards, so he's not stuck there anymore.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Where do I go? Oh, nice.
You can just go over here somewhere. It's 15 feet, so To here. But yeah.
Okay. Am I still restrained?
Uh,
Oh, I don't want to go.
okay,
you-
you don't have.
Then you take damage.
Do I?
Do I?
Does he? Yes.
If you don't go, you make a
Yeah.
dex.
If
Oh.
you're, yeah.
Do I have to teleport like all the way over there, or can I just be like right here?
You.
I mean, I can just teleport
next.
him to here instead,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and he
that
can
could
be here.
possible.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then I don't think I can do anything else. So I'll just run back again 15 feet, and that's
Okay,
my turn.
Okay. Martok. I mean, Brutus. I fell.
You guys gotta stop doing that. It's bad enough when Martok does it. Brutus is going to charge up in between Max and this bull, noticing how Rain got a little bit hurt by those spikes coming down out of the sky. He's gonna conjure up some divine energy and lay his hand onto Rain and infuse some lay on hands action and give him 4 healing.
4 points of healing.
Thank you.
And
Thanks
then
for
I'm
getting me
just-
out of there.
Of course, anytime. And then I'm just gonna kind of stand there defensively. You know, not an actual action, just kind of look menacing.
Okay, Martok. The person that provoked the hostility has now vanished.
I think if we go after, I have a plan to find them easily, so we can get them if you'd like, or we can just abandon it.
I do believe this is the son of what's his name, Thorvarus, Nildar.
Mm-hmm.
So the man of this that is taking care of this keep. If I start to move through, will I take damage? I mean, is it how does the
It's
path
just difficult
look?
terrain.
Okay.
It is the spears are from the ceiling all the way to the floor. You'd have to squeeze through spears to move through.
Okay, so I can move 3 squares.
Yep.
And I will hold an action to attack if I feel that anything comes close to me that's not one of my party members or the goats. That will be my turn.
All right. Or the goats. Get a specify. Rain, you just got teleported out of the spears. What is your move?
Yeah, I want to. Well, there's no point. I was actually gonna heal myself as a bonus for my second wind. I actually saw they had that there,
Oh,
but
sorry.
I'm still. No, it's fine. That's good because that's only a 1 spiritual resting, and it's only like it's probably wouldn't have been as much. Can I like it'll be difficult terrain going through there, but I won't be restrained if I go back in, right?
No.
Okay, well then I'll want to pass through. So, what is it? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. This is my and 35 with my dash as well. So like I'm using my action to dash, and so I'm just using the normal movements basically
Okay.
because it's like not half. And yeah, that's all I can do.
Inside this room, you see that there is also nearly empty. You only see that there's a lever in this wall, and it's the one that
This thing,
the Durgar pulled to active the trap. Yeah, this
that thing
lever.
there. All right, okay.
And Max, you.
All right. So I have 25 feet of movement. Do I just count that as 20 for difficult terrain?
I think you were just round up,
Round
so it's like
up.
12 and a half, or round down maybe. Yeah, maybe it is. I'm not sure.
I can
what
either
that
go
is.
2 or
round
3
down.
square. I can either go 2 or 3 squares.
How small are you?
3, because you're small.
I'm a
you're
gnome.
not that-
Okay.
You're not that big. You can move more easily through there.
Cool. All right. So 10, 20, 30. Then how far does that make me able to see? All right. That's my range. I'm going to cast Detect Magic.
inside this room?
Yeah, it's got a range of 30 feet from me.
Oh, from you.
And I'm hoping I see a little invisible boy.
With detect magic, you can see invisible.
Well, actually, let me check that. Because I know there's see invisibility. That's a separate thing.
You can sense magic presence, and I think that counts too.
If you sense magic aura in this way, you can use your action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object. Okay.
Nice. Let's
Visible.
hope he has a magical item.
All
But
right.
you
So
have to
I'd
use an action.
yeah.
And casting this spell is another action, isn't it?
Casting the spell is an action, but when did I use my other action? Oh, I can
It's
use my
your
action. Yeah,
action.
yeah. I just read it. What am I talking about? But I can sense the presence of any magic within 30 feet of me. Like that's just base. Yeah, the using an action to see something specific is like a bonus thing. It lets me see what is it? I can sense specifically what item bears magic, and I can learn its school of magic, if any, seeing a faint aura around the creature.
You don't feel the presence of any magic around you.
Okay, so within Alright. Alright. I guess that's it. Let's keep going. I passed my turn.
All right.
Mm.
With this, we
Great job, Max.
And that lasts for a full minute. Or 10 minutes.
that brings us out of combat since a whole round without combat happened.
Alright. I mean, I'm just going to use my next chance to 10, 20, up there. Is he just gone?
He appears to be gone.
Okay.
I can't
would
seem
like-
to see him.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, that's all I was gonna say. I'm just reassuring that he's not there.
Having watched this goat perform these abilities now a couple times, I would just kind of like to inspect and investigate to see if it seems like another worldly creature, if it seems to be like creatures that we have here on the mortal realm, or like, I don't know, just some sort of vibe check, basically.
Any magic past this door?
Give me a second. I'm struggling with a few things in here. You can sense presence of magic beyond that door, yes.
Cool. And then goats.
And Brutus is inspecting Ghetto. So
Yeah.
if you want to add something, Sato, about Ghetto.
He's just a goat. He's a fae, but he's just a goat. There's nothing, He's just hanging out. He's my friend. This is my buddy. What's wrong?
What's that?
Hey.
A smoothie?
Okay. All right, I guess I trust it. Brutus is just an old man. He ain't seen no creature like that.
If you like went down to like touch him, he probably licked your hand a little.
And burnt.
I think I would have been a little hesitant to touch a creature that I don't know.
Fair.
Anyone trying to open that door is gonna find that it's locked.
Alright, I'll break out my trusty lockpicks.
All right. If you attempt to hit, give me some Thief's Tool check.
How do you do a Thieves' Tools check again? Is it just D20
Just-
plus proficiency?
It's just sleight of hand, but you just add your proficiency bonus if you're proficient with like thieves' tools.
Oh, sleight of hand?
Well, you're just trying to pick the lock, but if you're proficient with thieves' tools and you have them, you can use them to pick the lock, and that just means you add your proficiency to it
Okay, so it's just a flat D20 plus proficiency.
plus your
If you have any
sleight of hand. If you're
Sleight of
if
hand?
you're not proficient in sleight of hand, you basically get proficiency for it.
Okay, cool. So I'll
You
just
use that
add.
magic.
I'll just add 2 to whatever this is. Oh, great.
Your video froze. by the way.
4.
A good total of 4. Trying to pick this lock up, you find that there is ice stuck in the lock, so it is very difficult to open it, and you manage to jam it.
Well, can I thaw it with prestidigitation
Okay,
and then try again?
give me a second try.
Alrighty. Can't be worse.
Cannot be worse, literally.
I'll have
7.
guidance onto that. How well that could go.
If the roll wasn't made yet, I would say yes.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
Enough with this
Okay, can I try to
fiddling.
break it with my crowbar?
All right, break it down.
Okay, let me try.
I'll help you. I also have a crowbar.
Well, I just try it.
I'm incredibly strong. Can I do that?
That would be
Yeah,
a
you can help.
strength check.
I guess we can. We can. I'll have a strength. Is it?
Yep.
Oh,
With advantage.
6. Oh yeah, wait. I forgot. I got advantage with the crowbar. Oh, 10. Never mind.
The door appears to be sturdy enough to not break even with the force of 2 people.
Well, I tried.
Would this be? Would my
Nice.
pickaxe
Have
do
at it.
anything special against it?
You
Actually,
try
no. I'm
to-
gonna stand over here and keep watch. I'm gonna stand here and watch over
Would
here.
it do anything, Mr. DM?
If you try to using your war pick of ice breaking into the door, you'd find that it doesn't have any special properties.
Well, then does a 21 hit, Mr. DM?
Okay, roll me some damage.
What if we freeze the door first?
You make a kind of dent.
Divot?
Like you tear out some of this stone out of this door.
All right, I'll take first duty. Chip away. Who wants next?
Let's
No?
let Martok have a shot.
Sure thing. Is this athletics to try and force it open, or is it the hit?
Strength or a weapon attack.
Okay. Let's go for it.
Just imagining from the other side of the door, it's just like melting the ice, steam coming out of the lock. Thump! Thump!
You
I
want
rolled some
damage as well?
Yep. You
He
hit
just had to one on me.
right onto the same spot that Brutus had hit before, and now you can see that there's a kind of tiny little hole that you could peek through, and because you have Devil's Sight, you can see inside what appears to be like a bedroom.
Ah, it's a really nice resting place beyond this door. That's what we've been looking for. Who else wants to take a shot at this door? Trying to get it down.
I mean, fuck it, you know. The ram will ram the door, and I'll cast Firebolt. He doesn't have a ram attack technically. He only has a range attack. So I don't know how the.
Well, you can
Actually-
technically teleport us in the room now.
If yeah, if it's
Ooh.
like
If the
Yeah, I
goat
was
see
thinking that-
in.
I was
can-
thinking if we can like peek in, we can do that.
You can't
Oh, yeah.
even see my dog on the camera.
Are we allowed to TP in? I mean, it is slightly open. I do have vision.
I moved the door a little bit so the ones with dark vision can see through.
Yeah, I'll get also shines. Like he's fire, so anyone could see, and it's what he sees. All
I
right,
can't
whoever wants to go on the ride.
Who's going in?
Sure.
I'll go.
Max, Brutus.
Go bottom right, man. Otherwise, we're not.
Whoever
Hey.
is there has to move to down here, so it's all compacted.
Is there a cap for DTP, like up to?
I don't think so, but they have to be within 5 feet. I
So
know
you
that.
need, so you need to stand down here.
Uh,
Bruce.
Each willing creature of your choice. So technically, it could teleport 8 other creatures if it wanted. So I'll
Okay.
teleport everyone in.
And just
All right, I
Uh,
just have to be within 5 feet.
melting
Okay.
to ash. Oh, you can say it too
Me?
if you want. You were gonna
No,
say something.
I was gonna turn to Rain and just say, we'll take the second right if you want.
Oh,
Well, I was
everyone
keeping
just
watch,
turns
but
into ash and moves through this slight crack on the door and rematerialize inside. And inside this room, you see that on the very center there is a stone carved desk. It appears to have been what was
Oh, he froze.
he
Oh,
froze.
he
Yeah.
did. Huh?
Thought I disconnected.
Well, I guess finally it broke the game. The RAM, the
We
teleportation.
beat D&D.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of crazy how much, like, that there's no limit on how many times you can do it. It's kind of crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And it's up for an hour. It's not just like a minute, it's an hour. So it, like, yeah.
It is wild shape too, isn't it? So it scales with.
It is my
levels.
wild shape. Yeah. But I've never been a big fan of wild shape, to be honest. So this is
I
just
kind of died for a second. Where did I left it?
Stone desk.
Okay, there is a stone desk, and then on top of that desk, you can see that there, like, someone took what they could most and left only blank papers. But you do see, and this is the magical object that you sensed, Max. There is a lamp that it is shining right now, and it is covered by a sheath. There's also
Nice.
a bedroll in this corner. And that's everything that you guys see on plain sight.
I guess I'll just focus on the lamp and see if I can tell like what kind of magic it's using.
I wouldn't be able to tell the skull of that, but you can basically tell that this is the lamp that never shuts from the inn.
Oh, okay.
The lamp that was stolen from the inn.
Perfect. Now where in the hell did that dwarf go? Unless they teleported through a wall. There's no like carpets or anything that could hide a trapdoor in here, is there?
There's not.
I'd like to just quickly search the walls and floor for like, I don't know, maybe there's like a gust of like a breeze or something that could indicate a secret passage.
Give me some investigation.
I'll teleport in and just guidance him as well, if I'm allowed to.
Okay,
So
you can give
guidance?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Investigation. Guidance. Hey, 26.
Damn nice, man.
Yeah.
What you're looking for again?
Any kind of secret passageways, hidden spaces, anything like that.
Looking through every crack of this wall, you can tell that these cracks are natural from the stone and don't seem to lead to any secret passages.
All right, sounds good. Then I guess, are we gonna take a rest here?
If we are, we better tell Rain.
Yeah, I was hoping one of you would open the door.
Oh, yeah.
Hmm?
I figured that'd be a given that we would have opened the door once we got in here after we
I
spent
wouldn't.
a minute or so trying to get it open.
I mean, if we leave it closed, if we're having trouble
Eh.
opening it, we might as well just teleport in and out because it's going to be harder for whoever is trying to enter here.
Yeah, we've noticed it's very hard to break. So
Regardless, I think someone should stay watch.
Hmm.
I think, and if I should be supposed to say so, I don't think it should be myself or Brutus, given that we didn't sleep so well yesterday, or last night rather.
I'll start setting up an alarm here with the same everything.
Okay.
Although, I've been thinking, this is a dead end, and the Duergar has presumably gone off
Disappeared,
somewhere
yeah.
to tell his comrades that we're here. They'll know exactly where to find us. They could set a fire or something and torch this whole place. I think we maybe need more. Someone should keep watching, maybe outside.
noted.
Let's see. What do
let's
I
Well,
have
in pairs would
intended?
be preferable.
Do I need to recharge anything? I might be able to do it. Yeah, I can do it. I'll manage.
Are you keeping watch on the outside?
Here's what I'll do. I'm gonna set up an alarm across this little space here, and then I'll keep watch over here.
Well, all the spikes are still there, so you could like pull up the lever, maybe, and see if it brings
Oh.
them back up.
Do those? Yeah, I'll pull the lever and see if it pulls the spikes back up. I guess.
The spikes retract into the ceiling once again.
Oh, okay. For some reason, I thought it just dropped a bunch of spears from like a pocket up. But yeah, since I'm keeping watch, I'll just set up my alarm right there. Won't be triggered by the goats or any of our party members.
Mhm.
And then I'll just keep watch over here by the door.
Okay. So the plan is to take a long rest.
Yeah, I guess.
So every person can take watch for 2 hours and let the others sleep. So to get all the 8 hours straight, 4 people would need to wake up and stand guard. But we'll just skip through that because everyone successfully takes watches and nothing happens, nobody comes in. You can hear the regular bay of the goats that are still outside.
Oh yeah, I forgot we
But-
had them looking out for us.
Everyone successfully takes a long rest.
Yay.
Better than
And you guys
planned.
are now level 4.
Oh.
What? In the middle of the session?
You monster.
Alright, everyone, level up quickly.
Oh god.
If we can't do it fast enough, he'll attack us.
Okay.
So, Duergar rushing down the hall. Give me a fucking second. I'm choosing my spells. God, the audacity. Oh, I know exactly what I'm doing for this level.
um.
Oh man.
Level 2 spells. Wow.
I might have to take some time to plan this, but you can go ahead and I'll try and do it. mid-session. Are we allowed to take feats?
Yeah,
Like
you
instead of a bit. Okay. Maybe I'll change. You can change spells like when you level up, right? You can
When
like
you level
unlearn
up.
them.
Not your
First,
class.
yeah, for specific classes, like I can't because I'm a wizard.
Oh, okay. I don't think I can do that then.
I don't know if the you're
I
Eldritch
believe
Knight,
you
yeah.
can.
Yeah,
when
I don't think you
believe
can.
I
when you
don't.
level
I
up,
think
you
they're
can.
locked in. But I might
Okay,
be wrong.
okay.
I believe you can change one spell at level up.
Yeah, I believe it's like sorcerer where you can change one spell per level up.
I'll look it up now.
But yeah, when going to rest or waking up is. Oh, I guess I could.
Oh yeah, you can. You can change when you gain level. You can replace one of the wizard spells you know with another spell of your choice from the wizard spell list.
Oh, I
Okay.
can?
Yeah,
What? No,
you-
from that for Eldritch Knight. I don't know about you.
Oh, okay. No, I can't.
Martok, in the middle of the night. Well, not the night. This is like early morning.
Mhm.
But are you sleeping? I'm guessing you are.
I am.
Alright.
When you go to
Well,
sleep, somewhere are in between your sleep, a dream comes to you, and you see a blue scarf turning into dust glow, and it travels through the land and goes inside a cave and descends down. As you see these visions, you hear a feminine voice echoing in your mind and says, "You have been devout to me, but it is time you prove once more your love. Find me deep beneath the mine. There you will understand what you must do."
It was very cryptic. The scarf goes off in the wind, goes down a shaft in mine, and then a voice of a female says about me. That's basically it, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Thank you.
And when you wake up, if you check your belongings, you find that your blue scarf is no longer with you.
you look over to Ghetto and he's chewing on something blue.
Was there any indication of which mine they were referring to, or just a mine? Yeah.
The voice said, "Find me deep beneath the mind." The mine, I mean, not the mind. The mine.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yes.
My
I see it's
bad.
fine.
Do you have night vision?
I have light cast on me. So that should give me some light.
It is 20 bright and 20 dim, isn't it?
Yeah. No. 20. Oh yeah, no, exactly. Yep, sorry. Yes, exactly that.
Waking up, is anybody doing anything?
I'm still trying to decide what I'm doing, man.
Yeah, I took a feat, but then it says I get a free spell. I'm trying to choose what spell I want. What's this one? Spell details.
I mean, yeah.
I just need more gold before I can do all my downtime activity things.
Need to get rich.
That has been my whole scheme. Hi, goat.
That
What's that thing, by the way?
is a well.
I'm gonna look down the well.
Peeking down the well, you see it is about 10 feet deep, but the water that used to flow down there is now frozen.
Okay. I imagine it's not really big enough for someone to fit in.
It is big enough for someone to fit in.
Oh, it's just a little guy. What's in the cage that neither of the goats were in?
There was the ogre zombie.
Oh, okay.
You see, there's a lever. Well, not a lever. It's a crank. One of these that you roll to the side of this door.
Mm-hmm.
And well, it would be to lower and upper the wooden bridge,
Okay.
but the main gates is closed. Doesn't appear to have any lock or handle. It's just two stones put together like this.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Dun, 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 dun.
All right. I would say this is a good chance now that you guys are setting up the character level up to, if anyone wants to grab something or go to the restroom.
Yeah, just give me like
Do
5
not
minutes.
have-
Give us.
I'll be right back.
I'll be right back too, because I do gotta go. Just a minute.
Hmm.
I could take invisibility if we think it's useful.
I know, and I can't decide if I want to be sword and board or go to two-handed, because that sounds a lot more fun.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't decide if I want to take dueling or defense and swap up my fighting style.
My main problem has always just been actually taking combat spells. I always take all utility.
You know what, maybe I'll swap my fighting style to Blessed Warrior. It's usually frowned upon because it's not seen as the, the fucking, like, what is the word I'm thinking of? The power game way to play,
Yeah, not a power gamer.
Yeah, but it just seems more fun, and it gives me some cantrips that I can use outside of combat or in combat for things if I want to. Because it might be nice to have light and guidance, or
Yeah.
other things. I don't know.
I've always kind of had the opposite approach. It's like the less numbers something says, the more excited I get.
What less numbers?
Well, because if with Blessed Warrior, I could get guidance, light, mending, resistance, sacred flame, spare the dying, thaumaturgy, toll the dead, word of radiance. I can get 2 of those.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Because, or I could take defense, or I could take dueling.
Hmm.
And at level 4, I just took ASI, went strength +2.
Yeah.
But now I'm trying to decide if I want to swap my fighting style.
I'm just taking the Fey Touch feat, I think. Is it good long as I get Misty Step and I get another spell with that as well? Sounds good.
I'm taking Metamagic Adept so that I can do stuff like Careful Cast around you guys.
Oh, the sorcerer one. Nice.
Yeah.
So you get
And then
care for spell for.
Oh, you grab mathematician or mathematics adept.
Metamagic Adept, yeah.
Nice.
How many sorcery points?
I get 2.
Nice.
Then I'm taking Careful Casting and Subtle Spell. I knew you'd approve.
Oh yeah, that's cool, man. Having a non-verbal, non-somatic, pretty fucking cool, man. Good for social situations
thief.
as well. Yeah. yeah.
Good for me. A thief.
Be
You
nice if
just-
I could wrist pocket something without moving my hands.
Oh my god. You just
Hmm.
to someone and oh, your gold is missing. I did nothing.
Literally just pass by them.
Yeah.
Hex and Hunter's Mark is good, Rain. You want to
Yeah,
add
I'm
some
looking at
damage?
that as well.
Yeah.
I wanted to get Blur. Why can't I get that? It's second level illusion,
Yeah. You can.
but it's
you
not
get,
an option for me.
You get a first level spell, and you get Misty Step, which is a second level spell. Right?
No, I got that, but it's the my class spell that I get. Then I'm supposed to be able to get another one, but I can't see. Is that level 2 or something?
Oh no, you're.
Oh yeah, it's second
you're,
level. Second
Yeah,
level.
and you're also limited to Evo and Transmutation, I think.
I am back.
Oh maybe.
Welcome back.
Back and ready for task.
Nice.
Sacred weapon. Where did you get that from?
I
Mm,
already have Blade
Nice.
Ward.
Nice. So basically, it becomes a +2 weapon.
No,
Oh,
because it doesn't.
mage
It
hand?
doesn't add to your damage. It just adds to the attack.
Ah, okay.
So it gives me a +10 to hit
nice.
Plus
for a
10?
minute. Yeah,
Jesus. Okay.
because my strength now gives me +4 proficiency bonus +3 charisma bonus +3. So
Wow.
Did you get proficiency 3?
I thought we did.
Isn't that level 5?
Pretty sure it's level 5.
Oh well. Okay, something.
Yeah, it's level 5.
Okay, whatever it is, I'm at. It has me at +10.
The +1 for the +1 weapon.
Yeah, so
Oh.
that's 4 +5 +3 plus
Oh hey.
+2 for proficiency. There we go.
I almost didn't even notice I get another cantrip.
Yeah.
Where did you see that I was limited to those schools again?
It's in the when you go into Eldritch Knight, it says that on your first level you can choose one spell from any or from the wizard spell list, as well as X amount from the transmutation or evocation. You get another chance to pick a random wizard spell, I think at level 7 and level 14, but the rest of them has to be in those two schools.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'll just pick
It's
one
it's
more
under
then.
it's under spells and casting for Eldritch Knight.
Right.
I
I don't remember the
say
exact,
if
but
the
yeah.
D&D Beyond sheath allows it, you can pick whichever you want, honestly.
No, it doesn't let me pick the extra spells, but it's fine. Like I'm assuming I can get them eventually. I just wanted Mage Hand, but it's grayed out, so I'm guessing I have to do that at like level 8 or something. So let me see. But you guys can continue when you're ready. I'm only just picking one spell basically. Unseen Servant.
So at Wake Hub, is anyone doing anything?
I'd like to pray to my god, Cord.
To
Just
see
pray
if
that he.
you get an answer.
Yeah, why not?
Okay. What are you telling him?
I would just like to ask that he continues to protect us and guide us on this journey, and that if we fall into any tough battles, he's willing to perhaps step in and protect us.
You feel this warm energy flowing through you as if someone had laid on hands on you as a sign that
Nice.
Cord is looking over you.
We get out of this room. We're locked in, yeah?
Well, the door is not locked.
Okay.
The goats are gonna still die by an Adio Max.
Fantastic.
So can we search this room if there's any paper in this room that's any? You said it was blank pages, yeah. But I'm able to search the desk to see if there's any. Could there be any secret writing on any of them that's is hidden, or when you write and it puts the outlines into the paper below, so you can use like a charcoal to see what the actual text on the paper is from the one above.
Okay, given some investigation, if you're looking for someone left behind.
Okay. Anyone want help? Better
Yeah.
investigation. Yeah. Cool.
I'll cast guidance.
I'll just maybe do my own. Wait,
Okay.
am I in the right room? Okay.
No, I can give you I can give you help then because you probably have higher than me, right?
Mine's +4. Which of yours are?
-1.
Okay, I'll go for it. Oh well, I got
Okay.
1,
It
so
was,
that's not good. I'll do
Help
advantage.
is, yeah.
You have advantage.
Oh, that's
and
better.
You have,
19. Yeah.
Okay, you also have these guidance.
Which is what?
Plus
+1.
1d4.
Plus 1d4.
Okay. So that's 22 then.
Looking through everything that was left out, you don't find any writing on any paper, but you do find that falling on one of the sides of the desk, there is this long and pointy shard of dark crystal.
Where? Well, I'm in
Uh,
this room.
it's like
So.
dropped to one of the sides of the desk that was around here.
Wow. Okay, I'll draw everyone's attention. How do we miss this when we were asleep? I'll draw everyone's attention to it, and yes, it looks like we have some shard lane, if I'm not mistaken. It's a good job no one touched it.
You sure it's Shard Lane?
Well, admittedly no, but it does seem like it's close to that. Perhaps you can identify. We can compare it with the ones we have.
I think we gave away all the pieces. Maybe Max has one left. He ran off.
My ears were burning.
Sorry, on my screen you just like flew in from the dark there. Like meow.
Meow.
Yeah.
What are we looking
Max,
for?
there's what looks like a piece of that shard lane. The evil crystal, I don't want to touch it, but it looks like it's similar. Can you confirm whether it is or not?
Well, I would have been able to sense it with my detect magic last night if it was.
Hmm.
That is correct, right, DM?
That is correct. But you
Okay.
didn't sense any magic coming from this.
Is it possible that something snuck in and placed it here? I don't know how we would have missed this in the first place. Like you said, it just rolled off the desk or something, or
Yeah, it
Or it was
was.
on the floor?
It had fallen from the desk.
it does
Could-
seem odd that we somehow missed this.
Well, I did recently. Oh, god damn it! I didn't take identify. I took something else. Never mind.
Yeah, I was gonna maybe take that as well.
I can use detect magic again. It won't cost me anything.
Well, if we perhaps spend some time with it, maybe an hour or so, we'll figure out what it is. We don't need to identify it.
Oh,
Alright.
I'm all right with doing that, but we shouldn't linger any longer than we need to.
DM, would it be crazy to say that somebody could have done that during their watch last night?
That's what I was suggesting.
Ooh.
Oh, you mean one of us? Like,
Like one of you put the crystal in there?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe somebody did it last night. That way, if we're worried about a time crunch, it could have been
If
brought
they
up
were,
in the morning.
if everyone was sleeping and only one person was awake, nobody saw each other, so it would be difficult to tell if some of you did or didn't. Did I die?
No,
No.
no, no.
No.
I'm just thinking
We're
of
just
the.
We're all
lost in
lost.
what you're
I'm
saying.
just
Yeah.
don't have a fingerprint scanner, so I mean we should
Is
take.
anyone holding the shard?
No, I'm just looking at it. Or it's probably at Max's feet, maybe, or something.
You know what? I'm feeling. Oh, my camera froze again. Anyway, I I think I'll just ritual cast detect magic. See if there's anything up with this.
After 10 minutes of concentrating on your cast and waiting for the spell to work, you feel no magic whatsoever emanating from this shard.
Well, then I'll just pick it up.
As you pick it up, you feel that is not emanating this evil energy that
Magic
all the
courses through.
crystals that you have held closer before, and it is not cold to the touch as like you have learned that this chortling emanates cold, has like a cold aura, but when you touch it, it is not cold to the touch.
What do you make of
Okay.
this, Max?
Well, and you said this is just like a fragment of something, like it's not as big as a normal Tartalian fragment.
It is actually bigger than other chortling that you've seen.
Okay. Well, this might
Chortling
bode
that
well.
you've seen before is like this, and the one that you have in your hands is like this size.
Okay, so I have two different theories then. Either this is some sort of like unrefined Tartaline, or somebody has figured out how to dispel its magic. I guess there's a third option, is that this one was used up. Those are my theories.
It's very interesting.
Like maybe Tartaline isn't magical to begin with. Perhaps it has to go through some sort of ritual or such. I don't believe we've ever seen a natural formation of magical crystals yet. We've only ever seen it already being used.
Well, we have heard that the explosion of the Spire of Netheril, the Wizard Tower, is the one that created traveling across this land from the magic, whatever it was in that tower. I do believe it was created from the explosion of the Wizard Tower, and whatever eldritch energy got released polluted the land.
Okay. Well, then perhaps this is either unrefined or used up. Those would probably be the better bets then.
How could the shardling be used up?
Well, if it was created by a magical explosion, explosions aren't exactly some high ritual. There's no telling what they could do. It could have just dispersed its magic into the ice and caused some sort of wild magic event. There was only so much magic in each crystal, and it was just slowly over time used by these cultists, etc.
You're a seeker of
Mm.
knowledge. Sado, what do you think? Have you ever seen this or heard of it?
I mean, have I seen or heard of it? I'm asking is this something that
To see if your character has dealt with chortling before, give me either an Arcana or History check.
I'll do an Arcana. A juicy 12.
You have heard that there is this corrupted dark ice crystallized that people call turtling, but you do not know of its properties or where to find it.
I just relay that. I've heard of it, but not more than that.
Well, I think we should go around this keep and see where the son of the
The son of a bitch.
warlord of the Durgar, where he ran off to. Maybe there's still something in this keep that gives us more clues to what's going on
And I
here.
guess I'll stow away this crystal for now.
All right. You can add a placeholder object called turtling fragment.
Mm.
To your inventory.
I wonder, do all pieces of Shardolin deplete their magical properties over time? Explosion or not? It might explain why there's such haste to move it around.
Could also be that they are figuring out new uses for them. Perhaps the corruption is just a base effect of being around them, but they found out how to tap into the other magical powers it might contain. Use the energy rather than just be around it. The insanity could be radiation poisoning, but they figured out how to use radiation for power.
It's possible. I think.
Are you taking notes, DM?
Perhaps.
I think we better leave this place anyway. Try and find our
Alright,
invisible friend.
continue onwards.
Is nobody taking the lantern?
Oh yeah, I thought I mentioned I
Still in
I got the
desk.
lantern.
Okay.
I will have both the Tarling fragment and the lantern on me.
All right.
Where's Brutus?
I would have been coming with you guys. I just can't
Alright.
see shit. So
Yeah.
All right,
that's
yeah.
fine.
Okay, I'll lead you out. So back this way.
So are these actually like 10-foot wide doors?
Kind of. As you try to open that door, it appears to also be locked.
All right, I gotta freaking get my pride back. Pardon me. I'll take that bless if you, or what was it, guidance if you have that. Sleight of hand.
Settle?
Hey, much better.
Okay. This time you got to know these locks, and it is now you're familiarized with them as you manage to open this door. Inside this room, you find that there are like cells. It looks kind of like a prison. Some of them are empty, but to the north wall, is it the north? South. In the south wall, you see what appear to be humans. They're caged, and they have fungus growing up their eyes, their ears, and some of their skin is also with a little bit of fungi in them. They don't appear. They appear to be moving, but not alive. They're like zombies. They're like.
Well, I'll relay that to those behind. Like, there's a grisly scene in here, so prepared. It seems like there's some disease. I'll lift my cowl up to my face like a mask. Walk.
Brutus, is there anything we can do for these people?
I'd have to get closer and see. It's too dark for me, man. Out of character, I can't see
Shadow
shit.
has
Do we have
light.
torches?
Shadow comes closer.
Yeah, I will.
Oh yeah, the lantern.
Oh, yeah, the lantern, yeah. The always bright lantern.
Hey, you have the lantern.
Oh wait, yeah, we've got the freaking lantern that doesn't ever go out.
What the fuck's happening? Okay. Let me give that to you.
It is like a hooded lantern, right? So I can like turn it off and on when I want.
It used to be on a pole outside of a bar. I don't know if that will be hooded.
Anyone trying to see what's going on with these people? Give me either a nature or medicine check.
Oh, thank God.
Okay. It's awesome. I'm proficient in both, so we're in luck here. Oh wow,
Oof,
wow!
nice.
The duality of man.
Oh, I got a nat 20.
Jesus. Crit and zero.
Oh shit!
Jesus, burning all the crits, yeah?
Y'all are crazy.
I want to see if it's something I recognize from my past.
Rain, you have definitely seen this before, and Brutus, your tribe has much knowledge about this, and they have related to you. You can tell that these people have been infected by a spore that takes over the brain of the person and basically turn them into not non-thinking beings. They become like husks that
So they're
only follow
poisoned?
orders. They're no longer humans.
So they can't be cured, basically. Or there's no known.
They,
Damn
you know that
it!
the effects of this spore once it had taken over is that the person is no longer what is no longer a person. It becomes only the spore. So it doesn't have sight, cannot speak, cannot hear.
How many people are there?
I have a question. Can I ask something quickly? Just.
Yep.
Would lesser restoration do anything?
To find out and see if your character knows anything about it, give me an Arcana check.
Okay.
And
I didn't mean
one
to
disease
interrupt.
or condition.
Sorry?
Oh yeah, just lesser restoration just says and one disease or condition. That's all.
Oh my god!
Holy
Hey!
What the
What
hell?
the
3
fuck, you
crits in a row? Where's the
Four if you
guidance?
count the four if you count the nat 1 and nat 20 for Brutus.
Yeah. You are like very familiar with the spell of lesser restoration. You have used it many times before, and you know that at this stage it is already very advanced, and there's this spell would do nothing to them.
Well, I know how it's spread. Like, are we in danger of being this close?
You know that the spores have to go inside of your body to start to take effect on you.
The freaking last of us.
But like, yeah, do we have to, like, we breathe it in or we touch it or what?
You would have to ingest it.
Okay.
Yummy.
Okay, I'll say that. I'm sure Brutus knows, or Brutus seems to know, so I'll turn and remind everyone that not to get too close.
And you
Personally,
see,
I'm going to keep my distance regardless.
Well, I feel fine approaching. because of the divine energy flowing through.
This one gets close to the bars and tries to grasp you with his hand.
And I'll
Just-
take his hand and I'll just mutter a prayer for him.
When you take his hand, he tries to dent his nails into your skin, but doesn't really do anything.
I'm just gonna try to, I don't know, just try to have a moment with him to basically say, like, I'm not an enemy, you know? It's, I don't know how I would convey that.
I think I get what you're trying to say, but doesn't appear to have any senses.
That's alright. I'll let go of his hand and turn back to the others.
I think we should probably put them out of their misery. I don't think there's a cure for this.
As far as I know, no, not with my current abilities.
I would agree. Put these poor saps to rest.
Well, I would say you guys managed to get these walking husks to not move anymore. If you open the door one by one and then take it out, nothing bad should happen.
We can say, come here to your
Unless you
friends
want
and
to
just...
release them. Yeah. Unless you want to release them all at once, that would trigger combat.
Well, no, I think we should do it one at a time.
Okay. You take them down.
Unless someone
one
wants to
by one.
challenge.
That's a good idea, Ray.
Okay,
And
let's
Martok,
take them out.
looking into that room, you can see that it appears to be like a storage room. You see boxes and sacks piled up against this wall.
Guys, we should...
Also, some tables and chairs. Like it looks like a room to stay and pass the time.
I trusted nothing about that sentence.
Yeah, me neither. I would say that this...
Yeah.
we should look if this food in this room is contaminated. You know that the people in this
Well,
region
you still
have
don't know if
evil
there's
plans.
others. As you no, just kidding.
You immediately die.
Rocks fall, everyone dies.
The whole stronghold collapses.
So this is just a storage area, a bunch of crates, etc., tables, chairs.
Crates, stacks, tables with chairs.
What does the crates contain?
If you're searching through the crates, give me some investigation.
Yeah, I'll help you.
Sure. I'm under a lot of pressure right now.
Looking through the crates, besides mundane supplies like blankets, vegetables, and other equipment, you find a small sack which has a few pearls inside.
Ooh.
This might be the pearls that was stolen from town. We have the lamp, the goat, and the pearls.
Pearls. A sack with 3 pearls.
How big are these pearls?
You see they're identical to the pearl that you bought from Torgs.
Uh-huh.
So they would be 25. They would be worth 25 gold pieces each.
Okay.
Are you also searching in the crates, Rain?
Nope, I'm just looking around. Like
Okay.
in general. I just assumed they're handling that. I'm
You
just
should-
in thought of like why they had a cages full of fungal affected people and like an undead ogre and stuff.
Student may have a coffin.
Can I get a peek through this keyhole by chance? If there is one.
There's no keyhole. There's a
Goddamn.
solid stone door.
Does anyone object if I just kind of open up this door a little bit and look inside?
Not at all.
All right. I would to stealth, and then I will look through the door.
Okay,
Hey,
nice.
I'm getting deja vu.
Mhm.
Opening that room, you see like a sleeping room. There's a sleeping bag and a backpack with regular equipment like hammer, crowbar.
Just a sleeping quarters.
Yep.
Next one.
More of the same.
How about freaking James Bond rolling across the floor in front of the party?
Another sleeping room.
uh,
In the last one, you find another sleeping room.
Tiamat. All right, so this is a dead end.
Hmm.
Since you're going around looking through everywhere, give me an investigation check.
I bet it's on the back wall. You know what? I'm going to bend my own luck and roll that again. Please be kind to me, dice. Better.
Yes.
Much better. I would say because of out of curiosity, use besides of searching in the rooms, you also take a look to the storage, and you find a box which contains 3 flasks with a strange red liquid in them.
Ooh. Is there pulp?
What?
Is there pulp?
What's that?
Like you can get orange juice
Blood
with
orange,
all
yeah.
the little bits and stuff.
Oh no. And besides that box, there's a pouch with 75 silver pieces.
Wow, hell yeah.
So loot is 3 flasks. Well, I would say you guys have already knowledge of this kind of potion. It is very popular one. There's
Yeah.
3 potions of healing.
Potion of death. Oh, healing.
Mm.
Shit, I like the pulpy healing potions.
When you beat to a pulp, drink this.
And 75 silver pieces.
Do you
Great.
do you,
Great.
do you like chunky style milk?
L.
But yeah, I'll just split that up amongst everyone. What is there, 5 of us? So 75 divided by 5.
15, I believe. 6.
6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
15, yeah.
15. All right, 15
Mhm.
silver pieces each. And how should we decide who gets the healing potions?
You can keep it. I don't need. Oh, I nearly added 15 platinum there. Whoops.
Does anyone want one of these healing potions? I will probably
I
just be in
would-
the back of I'll probably be in the back of combat, so I can just hold on to them to like give them to people when needed.
I think I am fine.
All right.
Okay, so you're holding the 3 potions.
Yeah.
And you have already looked through all of the rooms that you could go in this stronghold. Inside of it, you found the 2 goats that I don't know if you're letting them free or returning them to the town. Also found the lantern that was stolen, as well as the sack of 3 pearls that were also stolen from town. Besides that, you got some loot for yourself, and this strange chartling that doesn't appear to be emanating any negative energy from it.
Nice.
Odd.
Yeah, I don't understand why all these things are here. The lantern and the crystals. The lantern, the crystals, and the pearls make sense, as does this hoard of, well, not really a hoard, but this collection of wealth. But the infected prisoners or the undead ogre I don't see any connection.
Maybe they were experimenting with the chartling to see what kind of things they could create with it. I mean, they are making a beast out of crystals, but how are they doing this? Possessing a greater being with its power and draining it. It's all a mystery.
Unless they
Yeah.
infuse the Charlatan here and then give it out.
All
Where
these
would they do
creatures are
that, though?
dead, right?
They are dead.
Okay.
Can we inspect the undead ogre?
You didn't.
No, we can. We're still inside, yeah.
Yep.
The goats jump scared me.
Then let's leave. Oh, what's this window? Yeah, the window just looks out onto the where we came in, I think. What is
I'm
this? Is this
very-
a drawbridge?
Yeah, it's a
Mhm.
drawbridge.
We can
The
do this.
corpse of the dead ogre is around this part.
Is anyone able
To
to
feel-
identify?
Yeah, he was over here. I'm gonna bring the goats. I
Alright.
heard the goats up with me.
If you want to inspect the ogre's body, that would be a medicine check, I believe.
I'm not much for finding out kind of creature that's worse. Maybe someone else is better at this.
I've seen undead in my time, so I can take a look, but I couldn't tell you anything more than that it's undead. Yeah, 4.
What an astute observation.
That's about all I could do. I just know I killed him. That's it.
Hey,
It
I did a lot of that work.
Oh,
turns around
This one
dramatically.
thing.
This was a murder.
Yes, you're pretty adept at killing undead. I can see that. But yes, I can't see why the Duergar had something like this in their possession. How are they able to control it? I don't know. Maybe one of them was a necromancer or something.
Are we able to see if there's something emanating?
Maybe that.
Go ahead, Brutus.
Besides the rotting flesh odor, you don't feel anything else emanating from the body.
Start cutting you off there, Brutus.
There's no like spores or anything in it or anything.
There's no spores on the ogre zombie like the ones you saw on the other people that were locked on the prisons.
Okay. What time is it now?
You guys got here in the morning. I would say would be around midday.
Because we had a long rest, remember?
Oh, you had the long rest. That's right. So it is kind of late-ish in the afternoon.
I think we should probably head back then before we run into anything in the night out there.
It sounds like a good idea. We don't want to have to kill anymore.
Should I lower this drawbridge?
Hmm.
The drawbridge is already down.
Yes. I
Oh.
doubt it's the door that's locked.
Oh, okay.
It is the door. The door doesn't appear to have any locks, but it is only very sturdy to open. So if anyone wants to open it, it would be a strength or athletics check.
Yeah, alright, I'll try. So I get advantage from my crowbar as well. don't I? If it
Yeah, I
works
would
in this
give you
door.
advantage. And since Brutus, are you helping?
Yeah, I'll help. And
Alright, 20. Good gentleman's 20.
The gentleman's 20. You managed to open this door. Whoops. It's a double door, so you push it open, and now you can see the exterior world.
Seems like there's a path here.
Let's go ahead and head back to town before dark.
Don't forget the goats.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, I'll
You're
put
I
them on
don't-
a lead and lead them with me.
These goats will be
They're
food
my
in
friends.
town, just so you know it.
No.
I
Keep
can't
your eyes
see,
sharp.
so this whole time I'm
Yeah.
gonna stay as close as I
Yeah,
can.
we have.
to
You can see the
source of
lantern now.
light. Oh yeah, but I was gonna say I'm just gonna stay as close as possible to the source of light. So
But we've lost the goats again. There's a
I
small
stopped
stream here.
moving.
Be careful.
Heading back to town. You can
Just back to
see
town.
the day is clear. It doesn't appear to be coming any other blizzards besides the one that occurred last night. And the path ahead is clear. You don't get lost on the way because it wasn't very far. So if you looked at your map, you would devise that it was around here, the stronghold. And it takes you about 2 hours to get back to Karakanic. When you made it to town, sun is already kind of setting. And there's doesn't seem to be any people in the streets.
Whom should we take these goats to? I don't know who their owner was. The man in the who owned the barn, correct?
Yeah, it's the bartender of.
yeah, I wasn't there for that session, so
It's the bartender of hook and sinker, hook line sinker.
Hmm.
I think you may just be able to lead him into the barn and put him in there. Whatever it's called.
Let's return the goats and the lantern. And the pearls, if you wish.
You're taking the goats to the barn or to the bar?
I can't remember who owned them. To be honest.
Can I set them free? I don't know, because they'll die if they're alone. No, I'll let them.
You can try to convince your party to let them free.
But the thing is, they'll die, right? Because they're just out in the wild.
It's like
They'll
letting
die
a
either way.
pet dog
Yeah. Ah, fuck it. I won't do anything. I'll let him take him to the slaughter, as they say.
Are you taking them to the bar or to the barn? Rain.
Don't look at me. I'll defer to Martok on this one.
Okay.
He spoke to them more. I was hanging out in the rafters for most of the time.
Yeah, you're right.
I think these goats sure deserve a drink.
Yeah, their last meal.
You act like they're just gonna take them home. It's like, those are the ones we were gonna slaughter today.
So you're going to the Hooglangen Seeker?
Sure thing.
Yes, that is where we were going to drop off the animals at the barn, because that is where we were told that the animals belong at.
Okay. You see the door has now a new lock. And it is put on.
Well, I guess he took our advice.
I would like to cast knock. I don't have that. I suppose we'll knock.
Are you guys at the barn or at the tavern?
Oh my god.
Everyone, I guess.
I figure it's like this. Rain's gonna go drop them off at the barn. But a couple of us would go to the bar, maybe Max and I, because that's where we were staying. And we would tell the man, hey, here's your goats. And we would take the goats so he'd at least have the confirmation and peace of mind that his goats are returned in the stable.
And I would say Marto goes to the frozen fire to return the pearls. So knocking into the Hooglangen Seeker is already opened and has already some clients. And as you get in, he greets you and say, "The champion! Ha! This one's for you. New day, new free drink." And he serves both of you, Max and Brutus, a drink.
No, thank you. Appreciate it. But we're not here for drink today. We have something you might want to see.
Yeah, what might be it?
Is this the guy, first and foremost? I'm talking like I was there, but I was not.
I mean, you kind of were. I mean, you weren't in the session, but your character was around.
Yeah, so is this the guy then?
Yeah, he is.
Okay, I would tell him then. We found your goats, or at least 2 goats that seem to be what they were looking for.
That is awesome news. Also, I took your advice, as he points to Max and says, and I put a new goddamn lock. There's no way anybody can pick that.
I am going to look at the lock and subtle spell cast. What is it? Wrist pocket.
Where did it go?
It's right here.
How do you do that?
I have my secrets, but maybe get a properly enchanted one instead of just one that's sturdy.
God damn it. Well, as a reward, he will say, I don't really got any money, but if you ever have a drink, you know where to crash at.
Thank you. No reward necessary. Did it out
Very
of the
much
kindness of my
appreciated.
heart.
Martog, as you're getting into the Frozen Fire expeditions, you see the same dwarf that was the other day there. I believe I told you the name. He's called Yarth.
Mm-hmm.
And he says, I remember you. You were here yesterday.
Yes, Yarth. We're here
I have
to...
the
Hmm.
I have the other pair of crampons that were missing.
How nice of you.
There's still 4 gold pieces.
Hmm. And I've managed to, with the help of my fellow adventurers to get your pearls back. I have to hand over the 3 pearls that we got from the keep.
Wow, you really returned them. This is I don't know how to pay. Well, I guess you can have the crampons for free.
That's very generous of you. I thank you again
These are
for.
really valuable.
They are.
Well, let's say they cost me quite a few gold coins.
Well, it's a. I think this is a fair deal. And, don't get these pearls lost, and make sure you lock them up. I know you must have had them on a shelf in the back room. You want to hide them away.
I'll be sure to keep it in a safe place.
And he has no new wares that he's gotten in. Like the expedition has not been here and restocked his.
I mean, you were away like one day.
Yeah.
So, not much new things to sell in here.
All right.
And well, there's only one place to go next, and that is the Northern Light.
I'm just gonna head for the speaker's house in the meantime.
All right. Getting into the speaker house. Is the rest of the party following, or are you guys going to the Northern Light?
I'll go to the Northern Light so we can return the lantern.
Lantern, yeah. I'll go to the lantern.
All right. Did you pull out your token? Okay.
Huh?
If knocking on the speaker's house, there's no response. But the ones of you that are going into the Northern Light, you can see Trovus is like passed out on a table, while Cordy and I lost the page. Cordy and Ali are doing the chores of the house, like cleaning, serving meals, cleaning up, and yeah, busy stuff.
But
Did it cut out?
no.
Only that we heard they're like cleaning up or something.
Yeah, that Trobus is on a table. He's passed out. He's like kind of like this, sleeping. And Corey and Ali are doing the cleaning up. They seem kind of busy and they don't notice your presence.
This is just a Martok, right?
No, this is at the Northern Light.
Oh, okay.
The speaker's house. If Martok and anyone else is there knocking, there's no response.
I'll just clear my throat and say like, we have something to show you.
The little one, Ali, turns to you and say, "Oh, you're here. Is it something bad?"
No, quite the opposite. And I'll turn to Sato and gesture for her to show them the lantern.
I didn't have the lantern.
Max
I
has
had,
it.
yeah, I had it, so I'll
What?
show it.
Oh wait, so I was getting confused by the token. I thought that was that the goat?
Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, the goat also emitted a bit of light.
Okay, wait, who was the lantern then? Did we leave it
Max
back
has
at the thing? Okay, Max. Okay, Max, I'll turn to.
Yeah, I pull out the lantern.
This is so wonderful. I thought it was lost forever. You've really done great for town. And she's going to the table where Travis is, and she's gonna wake him up and say, "Wake up, wakey, wakey!" And Travis is gonna wake up and say, "Oh, is it day yet?"
Turn off
Oh,
the
you're
light.
back. Turn off the light. Oh, you've returned. And I see you got some good news.
Yes, we have the lantern you were missing.
So you found it. Where was it?
Mhm.
Who was the responsible for this?
It was just as we had eventually pieced together the Duragar in the tower to the north.
What tower?
Or what fort was it? Did we haven't told any of this to them yet, have we?
Nope.
No, you
It was
haven't.
just
Nothing.
suspicions from us. Um then yeah, I guess I'll just go on to explain that yeah, we found a fort with Duragar and sorry, we how did we find out that there were people linked? I think that's the part I missed last at the end of last session.
What do you mean
What
people
people?
linked?
Because you said it was like the son of a warlord. When did we learn that?
Inside the keep.
Oh,
Yeah, such.
at the keep at Cardinival, the
Yeah.
soothsayer told you that uh, these spell dwarves were plotting the destruction of 10 towns. Then at Dinev's rest, you interrogated a Durgar that said that Sardorok is building a giant beast out of Sardoline. And then at the stronghold, you interrogated another Durgar and said that uh, Sardorok Sunblight, along with Nildar and Durth, are in charge of the chartling recollection.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, then I guess I'll explain to them what they need to know. Basically, it's just that there's been Duragar doing a lot of dastardly things around this area, and we found the stronghold they were held up at, where they were keeping all of your stolen possessions.
That is something that was happening right underneath our noses. Did you get rid of them?
We did, at least from this location.
Well, except for one.
Yeah, one fled.
Well, just to just having them out of our town is good enough to call it a like you have completed your part of the deal. So it is only right that I fulfill mine. The place I was talking about, it is kind of far away, and it is nights falling upon Icewind Dale. How about we depart tomorrow morning?
Sounds reasonable to me.
We'll just
Uh,
check with our companion before we commit to that. We may have business elsewhere, but can we come back to you before you
See if we have any other
take your
plan.
leave for this evening?
hmm, my agenda is not the cleanest one. I prepared the day for tomorrow, so if you guys can't travel tomorrow, it'll have to be another day.
But we'll get back to you sometime tonight then, when after we've made a decision.
That sounds good. You can find me at my house. I will actually be there this time.
Uh head back to the rest of the party?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is basically just going to Martok.
Cross down.
Yeah, I would say Martok, seeing that nobody was answering at the speaker house, he went into the Northern Light.
Hmm. Well, were the items returned to their rightful owner? Max.
Yes.
Yes, Max and I brought the goats back.
That's some good
Yeah, we've
news.
returned the goats. The pearls were taken care of, and the lantern is now probably hanging on the eave once again.
It is.
So were we ready? What did the speaker say? I haven't met him yet, so I wouldn't know he was in the bar. Never mind. I was at the speaker's house and knocked. No one was home.
Well, we were offered to go. Oh, sorry, someone's messaging me. We were offered to go on a excursion, you could say, by the master of the Northern Star. Or Northern Light, sorry.
That's some great
But they
news.
don't want to depart until tomorrow.
I mean, it is in the middle of the night, isn't it?
Hmm.
Thursday evening. I mean, it would be dangerous to go out at nighttime. We know that.
Yeah, I agree.
That could at
I think we
least-
should find somewhere to stay tonight, and just to be certain, maybe keep watch over the goats once more. We don't know if that lone Durgar may come back. If indeed it were them. It seems like it's almost certain at this point that they were the ones responsible for taking things, given that we found everything there, but just to be sure.
So you want us to sleep in
And
the
then in the
stables
morning we
tonight?
can depart. Well, I don't mind doing that again if you want to. I won't. Perhaps one or two of us can stay there and take a watch, and just for a few hours, and then reconvene tomorrow.
Sounds fair. One last watch. We head out to make sure that the town doesn't get raided again. So I'm gonna stick with Rain at the wonderful barn.
At the bar.
Who else is coming with us?
What
I'll
is the
come
rest
with
of
you
the
guys.
Yeah.
I suppose we better all go then.
Is everyone going to the barn?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just go sleep in the barn.
All right. Since everyone in there, since now everyone is in there, you can take turns to take watch and still get the benefits of a long rest. Although nothing's happened, so.
Did
is
we
that
use any
possible?
spells? I didn't use any.
Use anything. The thing that you made something disappear in your hand, Max, is it a spell?
Yeah, that's a
has to
second
be.
level spell, so I used subtle spell and that, so that's all I've lost so far.
Okay, so the ones who need it can take a long rest. Because nothing eventful happens through the night. You do still have this piece of turtling that doesn't seems to be negative. So if you want to inspect it.
Yeah, sure. So, I mean, I guess, yeah, I'll inspect it some more with the, what is it, 2 hours of downtime I'd have?
Yeah, spending some hours or some time with this piece of crystal, you can tell that it's not like its negative properties have been drained out, and you deduce that this can be used in a forge.
I knew it. They're making a freaking nuclear reactor with tartallene.
Is anyone else doing anything during the watch or at morning?
I'd just like to make sure that after in the morning that the shopkeepers are fine, their items are good. It wasn't some strange third party that got involved and actually stole the items or something.
So on your jog, you're taking an eye, like putting
Yeah, I
an eye
suppose.
on the things. Uh, Strolling through town, you can see that the inn still got the lantern hanging from the hook. And Frozen Fire hasn't opened its gates yet, but it doesn't appear to have any signs of break-ins. Everything looks in order.
Nice.
I'm gonna go off and start to dig up the bear traps we left behind and hand it over to Rain
yeah.
once I see him.
Okay.
Do you think we should try and sell them back?
I mean,
I don't think we'll make much use of them.
even as
Maybe we will, but
what about nighttime? Or at the camp getting attacked by creatures of the night, wherever out in the wilderness.
well, okay. If you think they're worth keeping, then yeah.
Definitely.
Okay, let me see if I have space. Bear trap.
So who is it that do
Is
not
there
have
a name for them?
crampons?
I think
believe
Brutus.
Sato does not have
Oh,
I don't have what? Sorry.
hunting trap.
crampons.
Wait. Can you say it again?
Crampons. It's
Are
spiky
these
things.
used with spikes so you don't slide on ice?
Snowshoes,
Yeah,
but
I
for
don't have
ice.
those. Okay. No, I do not have them.
I'll take one hunting thing. Because I think if I take two, I forget what my carrying capacity is, but they're 25 pounds each. Which is like,
52 of them.
yeah.
I
don't
think it's
really
15
50
times your
pounds.
strength for what you can carry, isn't it?
It is.
Well, I'm getting there.
Yeah, and that's like the actual strength score, not the modifier, right?
Yeah.
The score, yeah. The Goliaths have this racial feat that allows
Yeah.
them to carry more,
Double, I believe.
I believe, double. So if you
No,
want to
it's
have,
more than that. Because we're freaking incredible. We're the best.
We count as large creatures, yeah? For carrying
Yeah.
capacity.
Yeah.
your size is one larger to determine the carrying capacity or push or drag. So you would be counted as a large creature to carry, push, and drag.
Nice.
So what's your strength right now?
Mine's 14.
Oh,
Let me look this up.
I think Brutus is 18.
Yeah, me strong boy. Me have
You-
18
You're
strength.
You can carry 1,080 pounds.
Yeah.
Okay, do you want to take the bear traps?
You wear them like cufflinks.
Sure. Just for you guys, I'll carry it.
It's
I
called
did.
hunting trap in inventory.
So Rain can remove them and Brutus can add them. 2 of them, I believe.
Did
Mhm.
you add a pair of crampons to my inventory after I got them from the owner?
4 of you have crampons right now.
Because I don't think
Sato is the
everyone has
only one.
added them to the. Because I had 2 in my inventory.
I have
What
some.
are crampons?
Spike things you
Like-
put in the shoes so you don't slide on
Yeah.
ice.
Okay.
I'll hand one over to
Snowshoes? Is that what you guys are talking about?
Crampon.
Crampons. The
Crampon.
No,
snowshoes
snowshoes are different.
are flat, so you can
Okay.
walk
Okay,
easier on
okay.
snow.
Okay, please stop yelling at me, please. I'm
You
just-
can add
That's
as well.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
because
am
the Frozen Fire Expeditions guy gifted one to you for returning the pearls.
Is that an actual like? Oh, it's an actual thing.
Mm.
It's neat.
Yeah, it's even in the like actual items for D&D.
Yeah.
Did we get the gear version or the wondrous item version? It's the exact same
Your
text.
version. Okay. Now Travis is waiting for you at his house. He's waiting to see if you guys want to actually go or delay the adventure. It's up to you.
I say we go.
Yeah, I would want to head to his house anyways to discuss what can help us out in our adventures.
Going into his house and knocking on the door, he opens and you see that he's dressed like going into an adventure. He's got a scale mail, a short sword to one side, a long sword to another side, and a heavy crossbow to his back. And say, so I'm ready to depart whenever you are.
That sounds wonderful. Is this a would you say this would be a dangerous trek?
We might run into some wild beasts. As I told you before, I haven't gotten close to the ruins of the tower. It is. I've seen it on the distance. I haven't dared gone inside.
Is there any of your gear that we could borrow to help us along the way?
Um, it is precious gear that I wouldn't like to get damaged.
I'm gonna
And I
cast
see
suggestion.
your.
I'm kidding. I'm not gonna just
You seem very well fit to travel too.
we are. Off we go. Into the night. Oh no, morning, right?
It is morning. You just took a long rest.
Well, what can we expect out here?
Uh, in the wilderness, there's what are called the hunters of men. They're big cats that they're capable of take you down if you're alone and unaware of your surroundings. I don't think we can run into a yeti. The place we're going to, it is kind of mountainy, but it is not yeti habitat. There could be packs of wolves. Yeti. Maybe bears. I haven't really run into a old bear, but I believe it is possible to run into one.
Shouldn't be a problem for us, I don't think.
That sounds perfect. So, off we go.
How long of a trek would you say it is? Like how far away?
This could take us 6, maybe 8 hours if we take our time getting there.
Fantastic. So we head out. Unless anyone else want to do something.
No, I'm ready.
All right. Trebus is going to talk a lot along the way. He's gonna uh, say how he hunted things with the crossbow, the amount of slashes he's done with the long sword, short sword, a lot of talk, and you guys leave Karikonic and go around the lake Lac Dineshire. So stuff like this. and you guys manage to like walk past the river because it's frozen, so there's no. Yeah, you can just walk on top of the frozen ice. But traveling in Icewind Dale, you cannot actually travel fast because the dense snow don't allow you to move as freely as you would in other lands. You can either travel normally or slow. So I would say you guys are moving to a normal pace.
What is the benefit of moving slow?
Tra-
Is it
You
Just
have
stealthy.
better perception, and
perception?
you
Okay.
can move stealthily
Okay.
if you want. And after 4 hours of travel, you make it to. Can you see the marking I did?
Mm-hmm.
To
Yeah.
this spot, and um, I believe it's 4 hours of travel before needing a short rest. So in this spot, you guys are taking a short rest. Does anyone want to do anything?
Yeah, I will ask Travis, like Travis, I wondered, have you ever heard of a mine in this region?
Mines, there are a lot of them. The dwarves extract their ore from the mines, and if you search inside the mountains, I bet you can find more of those. But if you're asking about the mine, there's only one, and it belongs to the town of Permaline. It is actually their source of survival, if you can say it that way. It is a I've been there. It is a very pretty mine. Uh, People extract valuable gems from it. Stuff like topaz, sapphires, uh, permalines. That's where the town got its name from.
Well, all of a sudden makes a whole lot
Sometimes
more
it
sense.
yeah, it sometimes get crowded with monsters that come from a pit that never ends. It doesn't seem to have a bottom. Monsters sometimes crawl from it to the surface, and the speaker of the town hires adventurers to get rid of them so the extraction of pearls and gems can continue.
Well, I was wondering what riches this region brings, and it's quite obvious that there are a lot of riches here. There might be poor people, but it seems at least that there's great things within
It
these
might
mines.
be it might be a rich land, but the effort that it costs to extract its resources, I believe that's why people don't get rich very quickly here.
That's understandable. When you say they dug too deep, what I mean, how far down are they underground?
Let me roll some history for Travis. History is intelligence. For what I've heard, the it was a cave, and that was turned into a mine. And the cave had this never-ending hole already in there. It's not like people dug it out.
Interesting. Have you heard anything about what recites when there? When you say monsters, what do you mean?
Mm, I've only heard the word monsters, but I haven't seen with my own eyes what resides inside.
I think this definitely might be worth a look. See what the ones we passed through. But,
If
thank
you
you.
want to get a few stones and don't mind the creatures inside, it is a good place to visit.
Well, we do have a pickaxe.
We sure did.
Is anyone else doing anything else during the short rest?
Just writing in my journal.
Mm-hmm.
I
Work
just
on a
make
little-
sure that our gear is shirt up and everything is correctly tied in, I suppose.
Yep.
Give me a perception check, please.
Working on my little gnomish gizmos.
What is up with this session? You can see off in the distance there are two humanoid figures approaching.
From which direction?
Yeah, I would tell the group everything, where they're coming
From
from, what they
the-
look like, what
This is the
with that role, what their social security number is.
their credit card information. You can see them approaching for the east, and what's curious about them is that they don't seem to be wearing any cold weather clothing, but doesn't seem to be like they don't appear to be resisting it too well. They look frostbitten.
Do they look hostile? Do they look aggressive, or do they not look like anything? I suppose.
Whoops. I am messing it up over a different map. Um, what do they have? You see, they have a weapon in their hands, and they're walking kind of like this.
Oh, in a bag.
Like they are like with their weapon to their backs approaching you guys.
I love the dedication. Noticing this, I'm gonna get my pickaxe ready and tell everyone, like, basically battle stances, get prepared, do what you need to do. Let's get ready.
As you
Yeah, I'll draw my bow.
say
Oh.
this, Propus will stop talking and look over to the people that are approaching. And Soreko, do you have Seto? What were you saying?
I wanted to make what is it called? Ghetto, like flame on or whatever, you know.
Flame on.
Flame
Flame on!
on. Yeah.
And I'll cast Mage Armor.
As everyone gets ready to combat, I'll take you guys over to this map.
We're fighting a mind flayer. Oh, that's that dragonborn we've been traveling with.
That's Travis, yeah. You can see these two figures getting closer and closer, and Travis shouts at them, "What is your business?" And they don't seem to respond. They only have their eyes fixated on you, and they look kind of like this.
Oh,
Their skin is kind of freezing. Their fingers, they are missing some fingers. And sorry, I almost made you throw up. Their feet doesn't have any shoes on them. and they're missing some of their toes too. And they don't seem to tell their jaws are trembling, and they're just approaching with their flails, ready to wreck anything on their way. And we will roll some initiative.
Do you need a coat?
I can't see anything on the screen.
Yeah, neither can I.
I'm sorry. Hold on, let me fix that.
I can see it.
Fuck, man. Yeah, let me crit on everything and then roll like shit on initiative.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful. All right, seeing that these guys are coming up,
Do you see Martok?
could I have made my weapon
Oh, yeah.
sacred, knowing that I would have gotten some use out of it before they came up, like right before combat initiated?
Yeah,
Would you have allowed
when
that?
I would say when you were getting ready, you secreted your weapon.
Okay.
Um, you do see Max. Yeah.
Yeah, I can see.
I see a little. Well, there's like a wall here or something.
Yeah.
I can see
Um,
my token and nothing else.
That is the end of the generic map.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there.
So those of you, and by those of you I mean Sato and Brutus, that have like a lower vision range, is to make like an ambience, because it is never day on this land. It is never like bright. That's the way it works.
Cool beans.
You can pull out Ghetto
Yes.
because you had him ready.
Where can we see the creatures? Oh, I see them. Never mind.
I'll put them a little closer.
No, put them further back.
I'll take them further. um, the initiative order is there. Let me roll for these dudes. All right, Marthawk, you with your devil's sight, you can see
Oh.
it. Hold on, let me actually do something with this map.
I forgot your initiative. I did it now.
Seeing these creatures approach, they do seem hostile and don't respond to anything anyone says. What would you like to do?
Person turn order is Rain, yeah.
It is you.
No, it's me.
It is Rain?
Yeah, I rolled a
Yeah,
4.
19.
Why do you have a 22 on here?
That's my
Oh,
last
That's
roll
it's
for
just
the...
old roll, yeah. Well, I want to shoot the one on this one.
Oh, okay. I have to remove people from the thingy every time. Okay.
Actually, no, I'll
I
shoot
will-
this one. This one.
Okay. Give me an attack roll.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Natural 20.
Very nice.
I'm guessing that hits. That's damage. So, do I roll twice or just double that one?
Roll another d8, because I figured I discovered, I learned that the way it works is that you double the die damage.
Okay,
So 9 plus 8.
17 piercing damage.
You hit him and it goes straight into his skin, but you see that his frozen body doesn't let the arrow deal so much damage to him. That wording made it seem like he has resistance, but he doesn't. It's just that the hit didn't affect him much. Like he's not moved by it.
Okay, bonus action. I'll just cast. Actually, no, I won't do anything with bonus action. I'll let someone else move. Who's
it your turn?
next? No, it's whoever's. It's
Is that the
Saito.
enemy?
Or it's the enemy. Sorry, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, the enemy goes first. So this one over here is noticing that you already noticed him. Is gonna. How much movement do they have? Okay. He's gonna move as close as he can, and instead of dashing, he's got his flail ready to hit anything that comes closer. And this is going to follow suit. And now, Sato, it is your turn, I believe. You rolled a
16.
16. So yeah, it
Yeah.
is correct.
Okay. I will. So yeah, he's my friend. It's just these two, right?
Yep.
Okay. How like strong do they look, these two guys?
They look tough.
Okay. Then I will cast Flaming Sphere. And me. Oh, whoops! I was trying to put it in the. There we go. Okay. And I want to put it right here. And it means that any creature that ends their turn within 5 feet has to take 2d6 fire damage. And I'll put it right between them.
I believe you can draw shape.
Sure.
To the left
Sure.
of the screen, you find it's like a brush.
Flaming Sphere.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
So anyone around them takes how much?
It's-
2d6, but they have to make a dex save, but it's
Yeah.
only within 5 feet of it, so
But it's at the end of their turn.
You can also force them by bashing them with your bonus action, I believe.
yeah.
Yes. But I'm gonna use my bonus action to. Yeah, fuck it, I'll do that. So they have to make a dex save.
Dex save. Okay.
Against DC 13. One of them.
They both fail.
This one.
Just
Okay.
one of them?
Yeah, the top one.
Okay. It fails.
So he
Okay.
takes 7 damage. Fire damage.
Fire damage.
And that's my turn. I also think I have to go. I just realized how late it was. But I'll be able to be here longer next time.
Okay. If you want, we can make your character take actions.
Yeah, that's fine.
Huff.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Okay. Thank you for coming.
Yes.
Bye.
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 So I believe that's her turn. I'll go.
Max is
Okay,
next in turn order for 14.
Yep.
Got you. All right.
You're up. These two people look very aggressive towards you.
Oh, great. I'll just firebolt the one that is closer.
All right.
Hell yeah. And after
You
that,
blast this guy for 5 fire damage.
and then I will hide behind the group,
All right.
and I'll pass the turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Martok.
Rain disappeared from
You're
the
up.
list, by the way. He was 19. It's the 5. Which one did you hit?
Yeah, what the hell?
Rain was.
The one at the bottom.
Okay. So I will bonus action hex the one at the bottom, and then I will fire an Eldritch Blast after moving up to the side by side with Provis.
I'm just gonna step away for just a minute.
All right.
And that is, let's see here. So first to roll to see if I'm going to hit. This one. Okay.
Wow.
That hits.
And
Wow.
the damage, and then we have the additional hex as well. So just give me 1 second.
The one on the bottom, right?
Mm-hmm. The same one that Rain was hitting. And hex damage should be, I think I can do this, right?
So for the total of 3 damage.
4 plus 1.
4 plus 1? Oh, so 5 damage.
Yep. 1 force for necrotic, if you want to know for the if there's any resistance.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Brutus, now you see everyone's fighting off stuff to these 2 people, and they have taken some hits, but they still look very healthy.
Brutus is gonna charge up here.
As you come closer, he's gonna use his held action to attack
he's
you
not.
with his flail.
Because before that, before I ran up, I would like I was gonna say, before you said that, I would like to use my bonus action to cast Shield of Faith on myself.
All right.
So now you can try. That'll miss.
That misses.
And then I will swing at him as you see this beautiful war pick just come up in the sky and glimmer off the no sun that's shining, and I will try to come right into this thing and hopefully hit it.
All right.
There's a 19 hit. And then I would like to Divine Smite.
Wow. All right.
Is this creature considered undead?
It is not.
It's not? Okay. So for 20 damage total. And
All right,
9
I'm
of it
back.
being radiant.
Hi.
I guess I could have literally did that. Oh, that would have been better anyway. But that'll be my turn.
Okay. This one up here, now that he's got someone in front of him, he's gonna go wild and start swinging the flail back and forth, and he's gonna attack you
please, no.
recklessly.
No.
Wow. The first swing of the flail hits you right on the head, and I need you to make me a con save.
Okay, I'll make a con save. I need to make one for your thing and one for my Shield of Faith. And then I would use my reaction to Stone Endurance on whatever this is. Wow, fail on yours. So I'll
now
use my
you're
Stone
poisoned.
Endurance on that. Hold up. Doo-doo-doo. So I'll take 3 damage of that. And I'm poisoned. And then I have to make a con save for my Shield of Faith. Cool. All right, I'm good. We're good. Everything's
He's gonna
good.
come as he keeps swinging. The flail is still flying around, and another one of those come down to you and manage to connect.
Bullshit. Okay.
You can't get double poisoned anyways. Yeah?
No, you cannot. But the concept would
Okay,
be
dude.
for concentration.
Whatever, dude.
9 out of 10.
Wow.
Oh, now you want to crit. Okay.
And then he keeps swinging the flail. It doesn't seem to be stopping. And it's your hit again.
3 attacks.
Triple attack at level 4? Are you serious?
Yep.
Okay.
I forgot to roll initiative for Travis.
Okay, what's the damage?
Oh, my bad. 6.
Okay. And I drop Shield of Faith. So that's cool.
Rain, you see this turtle, well, this person
Mhm.
going insane and flailing your glass companion, and did I mention that he attacked recklessly? So now he's uncovered, and any attack made to this one up here is made with advantage.
Mm. Okay, I want to drop my, or not drop it, but I'll like put away my bow. I want to switch to my rapier. And shield. Then, so you want to draw that as part of my attack or whatever. And then I want to cast Expeditious Retreat
Mhm.
as a bonus action. So it just means I can move. Yeah, so like as this bonus action and then other bonus actions, I can make these movements. So I'll go 5, 10, 20. I'll move to here. And I will try to strike this guy.
Oh, I'm sorry I interrupted you there. This guy has to make a dex save for the fireball or fire thingy. Because finished his turn. Okay.
Oh, right,
a
yeah.
19
Oh,
passes.
wait, fuck. I had to do that as well. No, no, no.
A 19 is
down.
half damage or no damage?
You'd have to check the spell. It's up there in the chat.
Or half as much on a successful one.
So that would
So
be 1 damage.
2d6. It's 2d6.
Oh, 2d6. Wow. Half would be 3 damage. Okay, you can continue.
Yeah, so then my action, I want to cast Green Flame Blades. So I believe he's within 5. So I want to make... Can I hit the target then? Oh no. Within 5 feet of it will just be the next square, right? Not then it won't hit the other one. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, in that case, I'll just make a regular attack.
By the way,
So,
you can still
rapier.
move to here, so they fire.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah,
It
thanks.
doesn't affect you.
Yeah.
Okay, roll me an attack.
To here, right?
Yep.
Yeah, alright, roll attack. 18.
18 hits.
Roll damage. 13.
Oh, nice.
Wow. Do you want to say how the attack looks?
Yeah, I'll just like run up, dodge to the side of the flame when I see Brutus be struck down, so I decide to like trying to finish these guys quickly, run up and just with one swift strike try and hit the same place I hit the arrow before.
He grunts to you like, but no verbal words seems to be coming out of this mad person.
He's still alive?
It is alive.
Okay, then I want to use action surge and attack him again.
Okay.
So hopefully this doesn't backfire. Okay, same again, 18. And another 11 damage piercing.
That is nice. You see the one that Rain is attacking loose now beaten down.
Yeah, that's my go.
Okay.
So say does
Sato,
go.
in her
Sato.
turn, I would say she walks up here. With the bonus action, commands Ghetto to do the ranged attack, which I don't have access to. Do you, brothers?
Don't have access to what?
The
Her
ranged
character sheet.
attack of the goat.
I think you have to click the
Like-
wild shape, whatever it's called, the elemental, and then it has a sheet for what the whatever.
Oh, I don't have access.
You could just do like the average damage or something of what it was before or whatever.
Okay, 1d20 to attack. At 13 hits. And I will roll 1d10 for damage. So Ghetto deals 7 damage to the one on the upside of the other. So that would take him to this much HP. And Sato, I don't know what she has. Let me check real quick. I would say a Toll the Death.
Hmm.
So it is a target wisdom save. Misses. So 1d12 damage. 9. And that would be her turn. Max, you're up.
All right. Let's see. I'll move right here. It's now hitting me that how few combat spells I've taken, and I cast Firebolt. I know you're all.
Hold on a second.
Huh?
I believe one of the enemies got deleted from the combat encounter, and I also believe it went before Sato. Am I right?
16,
Yes.
yeah, both 16s.
Okay, let me add him and let me roll his turn. Someone's knocking at the door. Give me just 1 second.
Also, did we miss Travis's go? Did he do something?
Yeah, he's not rolled into initiative, so he probably no, he is now 9. Yeah, so he's down there. Yes, he froze.
I'm sorry for that. And this other enemy, having Rain closer, is gonna do the same as the other one. He's gonna start swinging his flail back and forth, and he's gonna attack you recklessly. So at 22, I'm guessing the hits.
Yeah, it's
They take 4 bludgeoning damage and make me a con save.
14.
You pass, but it is coming down on you again. Does a 16 hit you?
It would, but I'm gonna cast shield.
Okay, so now your AC is 21, is it?
Yeah.
It mashes against your magical barrier that you just created, but it's gonna try to come down once more, and it's gonna be blocked as well as
Very nice.
that one's turn. And it is your turn, Max. I'm sorry.
All right. Firebolt. Let's go.
You got advantage on both.
Eh.
This is an attack
Oh,
roll.
fantastic. Then I'll just roll in case I get a nat 20.
If not, we take the 8 damage. Which one are you attacking?
The lower one, like last time.
Okay. It takes 8 fire damage.
And here, I am going to get nah, I'll just stay right there. I'll pass my turn.
All right. It is now Travis's turn. It is not in order. I'm gonna fix that in a bit.
Mhm.
But he's gonna draw his weapons and come here to avoid the fireball that is in there. And he's got a long sword in one hand and a short sword on the other. He's gonna make one long sword attack. Well, you cannot see it, but it misses. But he's gonna try to come down again with the same long sword. And he's gonna critically miss. But he's gonna take his short sword and he's gonna try to pierce through this madman, and this time is actually gonna hit. As you see Travis cutting down on this guy's chest. And now it is your turn, Martok.
Did you dex roll the lower one for the fire damage?
I didn't. Thanks for reminding me.
Don't forget Travis has to go as well.
No, he just went.
Travis is out of range.
Oh,
Ah, yeah, for the
The DC is 13, isn't it?
Yeah.
If it meets it beats, it means he succeeded or he failed. Succeeded, right?
he
Yeah.
succeeded the dex roll. So half of
So
2d6.
would be 4 fire damage.
So seeing that Brutus is not doing too well, I will attempt to hit the top, whatever it is, with another Eldritch Blast with advantage, and move
Yes.
over my hex to that target.
Are you first moving the hex?
Yeah, otherwise I wouldn't get the additional.
I
damage.
believe it is a bonus action
Yeah.
to move the hex if the creature dies,
Oh
isn't it?
shit! It is. You're right. You're right. I won't have hex, but I will hit that guy regardless.
Okay.
Gentleman's 20,
That's right.
and the
Gentlemen.
oh, again.
Another 1 damage.
Oh, and I can't move the hex, and I didn't do that. Yep, that's it for me.
All right. Brutus, you've been kind of beaten by this crazy person. What is your move?
Wiping the blood from my lip, I'm gonna turn to this creature and say, kind of smile at it and say, "My turn." And I'm just gonna try to strike into him again.
Shows what you can do.
Does
Nice.
17 hit?
Yes.
All right, and then I'm gonna divine smite again.
So 18
Say
total
18,
damage.
yeah.
It looks
And
very
then
weak, but it is still standing.
I really don't have anything to do with my bonus action. Oh, never mind. Wouldn't work anyway. All right.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's my turn. Wait,
Okay.
what kind of things are these? Like, what kind of creatures?
Humanoids.
I disappeared from the initiative order.
Did you?
Yep.
Hello? Oh,
You
I
have-
muted my mic. I'm sorry.
You have 19. You're right below the one that is next.
No, I was just curious.
No, Rain said he disappeared. Do you
Because
see yourself
it
now?
does extra damage to fiends as well if these are
It does extra damage to fiends too?
yeah.
Okay, so roll me the extra damage for this and the other Divine Smite.
So I mean in total it would have been 6 damage more.
Nice.
And the previous Divine Smite?
Well, it would have been a D8 total for each, so 2D8.
Oh, alright. It is still alive, but you do see that this divine energy hits them harder than other regular creatures.
Okay.
Uh, and now he's just gonna growl and mumbled. Well, he actually didn't speak, but it kind of hints that he's saying the same to you. As he's gonna keep flailing. Why are you getting this bad luck? And you're hit for 9 bludgeoning damage, and it's coming down on you once again. I believe that misses.
Finally misses.
The second one you managed to dodge. Oh.
I'm gonna have them re-roll that nat 20 real quick.
Can you?
Yeah.
Any creature I can see within 30 feet of me.
Okay, you sense that there is something that's going to happen bad to Brutus with this last attack, so you twist the time and make him swing the other way around.
I just like distract him, like Brutus, make him like tilt his head just a little bit.
As you take another 8 bludgeoning damage.
Jesus.
That's that one's turn. In Rain, you're up.
Mm. Yeah, I'm just gonna strike him. Same one with my rapier.
Alright.
Wait, wasn't that guy supposed to make a save for the
Oh yeah, he
flame sphere?
keeps
You
getting
are
that in.
totally right. And Dex save, that is a save, certainly.
Fuck this guy.
The one on the top side is getting so many good rolls, I swear. It is barely alive.
Oh, 7.
This time this guy manages to dodge you.
Okay. Well, I don't want to move because then he'll move. No, I'll just stay where I am.
Okay.
Pass my turn.
So that is gonna do the same as last time. The goat is gonna fire this thingy. A 13 hits. And I gave it the 10 of damage. I don't know how much damage it actually deals, but the goat charges up
It's supposed
this
to be
fire
1d6
energy.
plus. I think it's spellcasting mod.
And the 10 will do it. And shoots this fire energy to the one that is been beating you down. And it actually manages to take it down as it dies. And Sad is gonna cast Toll the Dead on the one lower to him. So that's a wish save. Fails. So I do 12 damage. And this one also looks weakened down. But it is now its turn and it's gonna target you, Rain, being you the closest target to him.
Or I'll keep my shield, do I? I think I have to refresh it.
Yeah, it's a reaction every
Yeah.
turn. So.
I have
What's
one
your
more
AC?
spell slot. 16.
The one on the bottom part is not. This other is not as good as the one that already fell and doesn't swing the flail as well as the other one. So misses. Oh wait, it's attacking recklessly, yeah. So this second attack actually connects. Do you want to use your
Well, it
shield?
won't matter. What did he get? 22?
It wouldn't matter, yeah. So yeah, you take
Oh, wait.
9
I should have
bludgeoning
got advantage on my attack as well. Never mind. Keep going. Forgot the attack.
you can roll it again. We will have advantage.
Okay, there's my.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
I
was
got a
my
4 anyway. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, you still missed.
Mm.
9 bludgeoning damage, and I need you to make a con save.
Oh, natural 1 on the con, and take the bludgeoning.
As you now feel this corrosive, or not corrosive, this vile energy leaking into you from the flail. And with its last attack,
Well, am I poisoned?
you're poisoned.
What's that disadvantage on checks, is it? And attacks? Or
Yeah, check and
yeah,
attack.
and attacks. Yeah.
A 23 would also
Okay.
hit you, and you take another 9 bludgeoning damage from it.
okay.
That is this one's turn. And Max, there's only one alive. 2 of your companions look rough.
How rough does that guy look?
He looks as rough as your companions.
All right. Well, that's some saving grace. We can get patched up after the fight. Then I am going to, so unpredictably, firebolt. This one doesn't have advantage, right?
Yeah, he does. He is
He does.
recklessest every
Oh, it
time.
does.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, then
It's
I'll
for
just
the
roll
whole
another
turn.
d20.
Oh, and the dex save for the fire thingy.
13
You
to
managed
hit.
to hit,
Hey, 8
and
damage.
the dex fails. So it is 8 plus 7 damage, that's 15. It looks about to die. And it'll be Trovus's honor to take him down.
Sure, and pass turn.
Is gonna walk past him and not be close to that fire. And it's gonna make 2 long sword attacks, which actually both connect. And with that, he manages to cut through his meat and then pierce his throat as the second one also falls dead.
Dollar kill.
That is the
Mm.
end of combat.
Do I stay poisoned for how long?
Until the end of your next turn.
Oh, okay. Well, if we're out of initiative,
Yeah, until the end of your next turn. So you're no longer poisoned. In combat is over. Now these 2 frostbitten people lay down on the floor.
Can I investigate what exactly these kind of creatures were?
Give me. Are you investigating the creature itself?
Yeah, I mean, we have fought zombies, we have fought undead, we fought, but this was definitely not an undead or a zombie, but it seemed to be like afflicted
some
by
idea.
frostbite or something.
And a fiend.
Let's go. Let's go, dude.
Let's go. Let's fucking go. Well, I would say it is pretty obvious that they are wearing. They're also wearing some kind of turtling on them. They have a pendant, but it doesn't have this sort of shape that the cultists wore. It looks like a rough block of turtling wrapped up and then made a pendant. But this one is different. Well, this is not the check that you made, Bruce. This is something that is can be seen in plain sight. So this block of turtling is actually emitting some kind of dark light, if that makes sense. And you, Brutus, seeing this creature, you look at him top to bottom. It seems like a humanoid, but it is all frostbitten. Its skin is frozen and all bits of it are coming off by the hits that you guys just gave him. And the flails that they were wielding also seems to be the spikes of the flail seem to be sharp crystals of turtling, and that's what you guys that's why you guys felt poisoned when hit by it.
Besides poison, do we feel any other kind of effects, like anything that would indicate why somebody would want to continue wearing it?
You don't feel anything running through your body.
Okay.
So how are you doing, Brutus? Looked like you took hell of a beating there.
I did. I didn't expect him to hit that hard. I don't know what they're putting in the water these days for the kids, but that was
Troubles
tough.
is gonna join the conversation and say, I have never seen someone fighting with this savagery.
Well, thank you. I try.
Not you. The things we just slayed. These don't look that they have a conscious mind anymore, so I don't know if call them human.
They don't seem to be undead either. And they certainly
They look,
bite ferociously. They took more
They
hits than
look-
I expected and dished out more damage as well.
they look like insane people to me.
I'm gonna use my second wind on myself actually.
Okay.
That's 1d10 plus 4. I'm gonna roll that now. Okay, so 12 HP.
Oh, nice.
I get it back in a short rest anyway, so.
Yeah, I would say this happened during the short rest. So if you guys want to spend yet another hour here resting, you can certainly do it.
Yeah, I'd like to.
That
And also
dark.
have to go.
Okay. What is left is a bit of RP, so you can review the notes later on, or the very last part of the recording if you want to.
Okay. So I'll just take a short rest?
Yep.
Okay, I'll do that now, but I'll look at the whatever the rest of RP. Yeah, my contribution to it will be just like writing in my journal.
Okay.
How do I just again? You go take short rests. I roll dice or something. I forget how
Yeah.
this works.
You have 4 hit die.
Oh, I choose how many to roll, isn't it? So I go 1, 2. I'll do 1. Should be enough. Oh, it didn't roll it yet. Hang on.
Those
Okay,
dark
5.
crystal are emanating some sort of vile energy that I have never felt before.
Yes, it's very similar to the crystals we've been running into. Very similar.
Why am I laughing?
Where do you think they came from?
I wonder if maybe they were exiled from the cult itself. Or, I don't know. Maybe somebody who saw what they shouldn't have and touched what they shouldn't have. I don't know. I'm just spitballing.
Certainly could be.
If things like this is what awaits in the ruins, I don't know if I want to go in. I'll take you guys there, but I'll make my way back.
Come on.
We could
You don't want
use
your
you.
name to go down in history?
We have
Sounds
more
fascinating.
tools and skills at our disposal. With some more coordination, we can handle these. Worst comes to the worst, we can always flee, but we've set out now, so let's continue. We need
After
to
the
find.
short rest, of course.
Yeah. Yes. Well, let's nurse our wounds. Although I already have. Oh, we should tell Sado she gets a short rest as well, and Max.
Oh yeah.
'Cause they probably
Max
missed
is
something.
here.
Oh, did he not
Oh.
say it's step away?
Okay, thanks you for joining.
Bye.
All right, see you guys. Look. See you next week, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Same
See you.
bad place, same bad channel, same bad
Alright, cool.
time, something like that. We can end the session here, or if anyone has anything to add.
Just something I want to talk about. We've been playing with that Johan guy for a while, but kind of makes me a little bit uncomfortable. So if we could maybe work
Kind
on
of pervert.